PSC, protocols in place to ensure proper use of P6-billion FEA Games funds. Manila, Philippine safety protocols have been put in place to safeguard the government funds intended for the country's hosting of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. Philippine Sports Commission Chairman Bush Ramirez on Wednesday said the government sports agency would install clear guidelines on the process of disbursement to ensure the proper use of public funds. The Philippines will play host to the Games to the tune of P6-billion with the Filipino Olympic Committee, Philippine Southeast Asian Games Organizing Committee, PSC, and the PSC vowing to use the funds efficiently for the success of the 11-nation sports CIS. As instructed by the President, we shall shield the athletes to allow them to focus on their training and assist in the hosting of the Games by ensuring the proper and timely processing of funds, said Ramirez. The PSC chief explained that the Department of Budget and Management will manage the disbursement of funds along with the procurement service for the purchase of equipment, fixtures and other requirements for the Games. He pointed out that the process would begin as soon as the PSC receives the request from CIS with supporting documents such as the board resolution of the latter approving the said requisition. The PSC would then scrutinize and evaluate the budget, proposal of fixtures and the quality of the requirements to be purchased before forwarding them to the DBM, which has the final say on the transaction. Ramirez said previous releases are required to be cleared first before a new set of funding is disbursed, a policy that the PSC applies to national sports associations to avoid unliquidated accounts. As the funds disbursing body to CIS, PSC has acknowledged the fact that it has the burden of accountability. We want to ensure that everything is above board. It is our signatures that will be affixed on those documents, thereby holding us accountable, said Ramirez. I have already explained that the PSC must work within the existing auditing and accounting rules in the transaction, added Ramirez. A group composed of lawyer Kim Ray from the Office of the Executive Secretary, Salvador Medioldia, Assistant Secretary Joseph Encado of the Presidential Management Staff, and PSC Executive Director Melita Ibe and the Office Senator Bongo will also strictly monitor the budgetary requirements of the Games. The group will report to Medioldia on a weekly basis. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.